All right, good afternoon or good morning, Deerfield team members. Thank you for joining us for this monthly team member meeting. This is the first time we're trying this. We're excited to do this. This is part of your leadership team here. We have some team members that are in the COVID unit today. They're not able to join us. We'll try to get a recording of them. But we all wanted to share with you our roles and some of the things that we can all do together to improve the success of Deerfield in 2021. My name's James Robinson, and I'm the Executive Director at Deerfield. And as we look forward to 2021, we at least have two goals that we want to share with you today, from my perspective at least, that you all can participate in. One goal is around our quality. If there's anything that I want Deerfield to be known about, it's our quality, and you play such a vital role with that. It's important to me that the community sees our quality every time they're in here. And they see that through the way that we dress, the way that we interact with guests that are here, family members that are visiting their loved ones. And you play an important part with that by how you present yourself to the guests that are in our community, by how you present yourself to each other. So be aware of how you look and your dress and your interaction with one another. Always greet others with what? With a smile. That's important. They can see that even if we're wearing masks, and we need to continue to wear masks as we work through this pandemic. Customer service is also seen through our star rating. Some of you are familiar with our CMS star rating. If you're not, ask your department director about that. That's an important part of our success. And I tell you what, if any of you can name 10 quality measures that go into our star rating, and you let me know what those are, you'll all be eligible for a $100 gift card. So think through what those are. That's really important to our success. Team member satisfaction is also an important quality measure for us, and we measure that regularly. We want you to be thrilled to come to work at Deerfield and to work with your teammates here. And if there's anything that we can do to improve satisfaction, that's important to us because it's an important part of our quality here. And of course, resident satisfaction. We all enjoy the relationships that we have with the residents that live here at Deerfield, and you're such an important part of the satisfaction that they have in Deerfield. So those are some of the things that you can do to help us with quality at Deerfield, because I want us to be known for the quality throughout our community. Secondly, I want you to know that stewardship is an important part of 2021, and stewardship really is just caring for something that's been entrusted to you. And the finances have been entrusted to all of us here at Deerfield. So we're going to hear a little bit more about that from other team members, but for me, I want you to know that stewardship really is lived out each day by all of you and the work that you do. That's an important part of what we do here. The only way that we generate revenue is by serving residents that live here. It's really one of the most important things that we can do to draw in new residents and to treat them very, very well. The other thing that you can do every day is come to work on time, clock in on time, work to the end of your shift, clock out on time, and take your breaks. That's really important because the number one expense that we have at Deerfield is team member salaries and benefits. And so being mindful of the time that we work here and being paid properly is really, really important to me, and it's something that you participate in when it comes to stewardship at Deerfield. So those are two goals that we have for 2021. I want you to hear from each one of the team member leaders and their department goals and how you can participate in those as well. First up is Kim Mason.
Hi, my name is Kim Mason. Many of you know me as the administrator or formerly as the director of nursing here at Deerfield. I'm happy to see you in my new role. Some of my goals that I have in 2021 is, of course, getting through COVID-19. You guys have been an amazing team at helping us get through 2020 in this uncharted territory. And I greatly appreciate for all you've done. What we need to do on our end is continue with the infection control measures that we have in place right now until we see the rates decrease and get direction from the county health department and the state department of inspections and appeals. That is very important. So just because the residents and the team members are receiving their vaccine, that does not mean that we do not continue to follow the current infection control practices of wearing your mask, face shields when providing direct care, and good hand hygiene. The other thing that I'll be working on and striving for this year is increasing our census. and getting residents in this community to enjoy being cared for and taken care of by our amazing team members here. And the other thing, like James had mentioned before, is making sure that you're good stewards of our expenses. So making sure you're monitoring in or clocking in and out on time for your shifts and utilizing your meal breaks. Again, I want to thank you all for the amazing work you've done in 2020 to get us through this uncharted territory. Next, you have Missy from HR.
Hi everybody, I'm Missy Kaberjak. I am the Director of Human Resources. If I have not personally met you yet, I would love for you to give me a call, introduce yourself, grab me as I walk down the hallway, come to my office. You're the reason that I'm here, and I want to make sure that I get to know you. One of the main goals that I'll have for 2021 with Human Resources is to have the building become fully staffed. That means that we have everybody in their correct positions and there's no overtime. Overtime is a huge cost to us, and we can certainly see great savings in 2021. The next goal will be that we make this a great place to work. I know that you have lots of choices in the city of Des Moines for employment, and I am very, very appreciative that you have chosen us. I know that we have a great community. I know that we have great team members. Let's continue to build on that. Through our team member survey, you have said that you want more communication. We will continue to build on that. We'll continue to do the Deerfield Digest. We'll do things like this. Any way that we can get information to you, let us know. If you have ideas, if you have concerns, door is always open. You can always see us. Thank you, and I look forward to a fabulous 2021. Next up is Barbara Courtney.
Hello, my name is Barb Courtney. I am the new social worker at Deerfield, and I'm excited to be here. I've met a lot of you already, and my biggest 3 goals for 2021 are to really get to know the residents and team members more, help make transitions within the community as smooth as possible, and also I really want to focus on making sure all the residents' psychosocial needs are being met. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bob Wirtz. I am the Director of Community Services. As James was talking about, quality is a big part of what my departments do. We try to improve the quality of the environment in the building. Something that all of you can do, because so many of you work in other departments, is if you see something that needs to be addressed, whether it be paint, scratched up woodwork, etc., please fill out a work order, let your leader know, or pass me a note to say, hey, this is something that needs to be repaired, fixed, whatever it may be. The other thing that we'd like to work on is safety and security. If you see something, say something. Some of you know that was about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, we had some 20-year-olds that were wandering the building trying to raise money for a church field trip, and it turned out it was a scam. And they were getting money from our residents. And something that all of you are empowered to do is if you see somebody that just doesn't look like they're here, or you're unsure, it's okay to have them introduce yourself and find out why they're here. If you see something that just doesn't look right, let the front desk know so they can contact the proper people so we can go check it out so that we know who's in our building and we're not putting you or the residents at jeopardy. Thank you for everything in 2020, and we're looking forward to a positive 2021. And next is Susan Richards.
Hello, I'm Susan, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Deerfield. Our goal for 2021 is 21 new apartment rentals, and I'm excited to announce that we achieved deposit number 1 just yesterday, so we're well on our way. The way you can help support the marketing department is to, when you see us on a tour with visitors, make eye contact, smile, feel free to introduce yourself, and just make them feel welcome. We appreciate your support. And now we have Justin.
All right, everyone. Justin Reesberg, Director of Lifestyle. My biggest goal for 2021 is to make Deerfield absolutely top-notch when it comes to lifestyles. And that covers all levels of living. So not only independent, but our health center, residential care, and assisted living. We have the talent to do it, and we will do it. Okay, that is something that is very, very important to me. But we have to use the resources that we have available currently at Deerfield, and use those talents that I know that we all have deep within our minds and within our souls, that we're going to really change the lives of our residents. And that's going to be health and wellness. Okay, it's also going to involve use of technology. They're going to want to utilize technology in a different way. So we are going to be changing their lives every single day, and that's the essence of lifestyles. So we will obviously monitor everything that we need to do to make sure that we remain within budget, but we're not going to sacrifice on the quality of what we're able to do. It is very, very important that we provide those services for our residents. So that's why one of the reasons why they come to Deerfield. So thank you. If you have any questions or great ideas, I'm certainly open to hearing them. So with that, thank you very much.